Haven't even checked the weather. Been kind of busy with it around here. Although, when we get these threats of storms, they don't seem to pan out. This is going to be the third, if storms don't develop down into our area, this is going to be the third time in a week that the Storm Prediction Center has placed us in a watch box and nothing at all happened. Yeah. That tells you how hard it is right now to make rain here in our area. You know, when you get a drought going, sometimes the drier it gets, we often say. It's just harder to get it fired up. We don't really want any tornadoes. We are under a tornado watch until 10 o'clock tonight, but boy, we'd take some of that heavy rain they're seeing up to the north, although they are having to pay the price with some large hail, too. Waco under a severe thunderstorm warning right now, especially the area north of the Waco area, and we're getting multiple indications of rotation and possible tornadoes, as you can see there in the Viper system up near the Italy area. That's just off of I-35E. Tornado has touched down near Itasca, north of Hillsboro, off I-35W that heads up toward Fort Worth, and this would just be one of several touchdowns that we have seen today. But again, right now there's not a drop of rain in our area, but look at the rain up in southeast Oklahoma, in Arkansas, in Missouri. They keep getting hit by the severe weather this spring. It's been an incredible storm season, very violent from Arkansas and Missouri eastward, as you've been hearing so much about. 7 inches of rain this afternoon in parts of western Arkansas, parts of northeast Oklahoma, flooding too, and we can't get a drop. Skies out there are partly to mostly cloudy right now, but they are not currently rain clouds. Our evening planning forecast, it's 92 degrees currently. We're forecasting about 86 at 8 o'clock, and we'll forecast some dark clouds maybe developing to the north, but kind of hang off from the storms in the metro area. At 10 o'clock tonight, let's go 80 degrees. There's a chance, but right now, these storms are just not breaking through the stable layer, the cap aloft. If they did, above that level, it's very unstable atmosphere out there. Those storms would go severe like that if they could get through that dry, warm layer in the atmosphere. 97 out in Llano right now, 90 degrees in Lakeway, 90 in Georgetown, upper 80s off to the east. In Austin, it's 92, and it's also 92 over at the airport right now with mostly cloudy skies and 9 to 18 mile-per-hour winds. Our allergy forecast today, skip right past it. Can you take me back one scene to the allergy forecast? I know a lot of you depend on that every day. It is looking like, I think the molds were medium today. One back up, one scene. Thank you, right there. Mold 268 low, pecan 116 medium, oak 14 low, willow 19 low, and grass 28 low. There you go. Nothing too significant, really. All right, around the state, 105 in Laredo. 80 in Dallas, where they had some strong storms earlier in the day. There's the dry line, but the storms are not firing down the dry line right now. They're firing out ahead of the cold front. The next series of storms coming out of the west looks a lot like this one. It'll get close to giving us some storms, maybe again on Saturday, Sunday time frame, but may not have any luck. In fact, that dry line should move through tomorrow. We'll get a dry southwest wind. We could get to 100 degrees tomorrow in parts of the hill country area, and then the actual front moves through as a dry one late tomorrow night. At least it's a little cooler after that, though. Tonight, the lows in the mid to upper 60s. Tomorrow, the high temperatures, look there, upper 90s in some locations if you get in the backside of that dry line. Okay, slight chance of a storm later tonight, mainly to the north and northwest of the Austin area, and then northeast late toward Milam County. In the morning, we start cloudy, then the sun's out. Let's go 97 in Austin tomorrow, be the hottest day of the year. High fire danger, red flag warning, hill country tomorrow. Cooler, though, look at there. Wednesday morning and Thursday mornings look nice. The highs, well, they're still above average, but at least they're not in the 90s. Our next chance of storms towards Sunday.